Take 8. All right. So the idea is we should be able to have opinions. Social media was made so we're not minding our own business. Like, we spend so much time looking at other people's pages, concerned about like their trips, their income, all these things, and then we kind of just regurgitate it out back to itself on the internet. Not only is it just perplexing, but again, we're not minding our own business. Like, think about how much time we actually spend, whether it be me or you, or think about how much time is spent on Instagram, X, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, Tagged, Bumble, Hinge, whatever. Like, think how much time and money is like put into these corporations just for you to see what someone else is doing. And now, as humans, of course, we're meant to be social creatures, but we can't sit here and talk about minding our own business or paying attention to the things that matter to us the most if we're constantly on social media. A lot of times I want to delete my social media accounts, not because I'm not getting followers or any kind of reactions or anything like that. It's more so just like I'm tired. I'm tired of feeling like I'm comparing myself to other people. I'm tired of like just getting sucked into the doom scrolling. I'm tired of getting into these like mental places where I feel like I'm not that good of feel like I'm not good enough as a person because I'm not where some of these other people might be. Like, before social media, you can remember it, you didn't know what was really going on a personal level with people outside of where you lived because we didn't have all of this. But it's all good. The point is, or at least the point that I'm trying to make, is that we need to be able to agree to disagree. I had a conversation with a gentleman on Instagram recently, and he kind of slighted me because I didn't have the same opinion about Larry June as he did. I don't love Larry June, but I don't dislike Larry June either. I don't really listen to his music. But the fact was like, yo, you're really shooketh about me having a different opinion about someone who doesn't know that either one of us exist. Like, you're really bent out of shape. And a reason why I guess I feel so strongly about this is because when I have an opinion about something, how you feel, whether you agree or disagree, isn't going to shake how I feel. Like, let's say for instance, we'll take Kanye, right? If I were to make a video, which I'm planning to do, about Kanye, and someone were to get on and saying, like, how can you support him? He's an anti-Semite. He's this, that, and the other. That doesn't mean that just because of what you said, I'm going to stop liking what I like. Nor does that mean that I'm going to sit here and go back and forth with you in these comments about why you should change your opinion. No, that's how you feel. Not saying we can't talk about other stuff or we can't be around each other at all. It's just, okay, I know if I were to see you in person or if I knew you, just to not talk about Yeezy like that. I have a friend like that in real life. Like, we do stuff together, but when it comes to talking about like hip hop or some fashion aspects or just things that Kanye's in, I don't talk about Kanye because I know how he feels about Kanye, and I don't feel like hearing that shit. But there's no like love loss. It's just like, all right, well, we just won't talk about it. It's okay to have boundaries, or it's okay to have like, I'm not touching that, at least with you, type conversations. But that doesn't mean that we can't be friends or we can't converse, right? Like, I don't know. I really just dislike how we're in this place socially and society wise, where it's like, if you don't support everything, then it's like you're a hater or you're mid or something's wrong with you because you don't agree with the status quo. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me personally. Like, it's okay to not like everything. I don't like tomatoes. I like things made out of tomatoes, like pizza sauce, and, spaghetti sauces, ketchup is whatever. But that doesn't mean that if you like tomatoes, then you're you're fucked, right? It's just something different. I like onions. Just because you may not like onions doesn't mean that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, acting like everyone has to like everything just because I feel a certain way about it, or just because you may like it, doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. That's it. Have an opinion and stand on that shit. I hate when, like, because I know I used to do it, but yeah, I hate when you have an opinion and we start to fold because of, like, people pleasing or peer pressure or whatever. Fuck that shit, man. Having your opinion, stand on it, and if people leave because they don't like what you say about something that may or may not affect them, if it's that important and they leave, then I don't know. You might have to look into it. But if it's not that if it's not that big of a deal, you're good. Some people are just weak-minded. And that's it, really, this time.